Hey everyone, stop translating in your head for a second. What if I tell you that with just a few minutes every day you can train your mouth and your brain to actually speak English, not just understand it?
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Sarah.
Welcome back to Inglés podcast.
Today's episode is really special because we're going to talk about something that almost every English learner struggles with. You can read, you can listen, you can understand a lot of words. But when it's time to actually open your mouth and speak, nothing comes out.
Oh yes, Sarah. We hear this problem every single day. People say, I know English in my head, but my mouth just doesn't cooperate.
Exactly. And guess what? If you're watching this video right now, you've probably felt the same frustration. You've studied grammar, you've memorized vocabulary lists, maybe you even watch movies in English. But when it's your turn to speak, suddenly your brain goes blank.
And here's the big truth. It's not because you're bad at languages, and it's not because you're not smart. It's simply because your mouth is not trained.
Think about it. When you were a child, how did you learn your first language? Did you sit down with grammar books? Did you memorize lists of verbs?
Of course not. You listened, you copied sounds, you repeated over and over. Basically, you trained your mouth without even realizing it.
That's the secret. Your brain can know English, but your mouth is like a muscle. And just like at the gym, you don't get strong by going once. You get strong by training regularly.
Exactly. Imagine reading 20 books about swimming but never entering the pool. On paper, you know everything about swimming. But in real life, you'll drown because your body never practiced.
And English is the same. You might understand everything when you read or listen, but if your mouth never practices, the words get stuck inside your head.
Let's ask you, our listener, a question. Be honest with yourself. Have you ever been in this situation? Someone asks you a simple question in English. Maybe, what's your name? Or, where are you from? And suddenly your mind is empty, your heart races, and you can't say a single word.
Oh yes, and later when you're at home you think, why didn't I say this? Why didn't I just answer like that? You know the words, but at the moment your mouth froze.
Don't worry, you are not alone. This happens to millions of learners around the world. The good news is, today, we're going to show you practical, powerful techniques to unlock your mouth, train your brain, and finally speak with confidence.
So stay with us until the end because we're not only going to explain the methods, we're also going to practice together. Yes, you'll repeat after us like a real speaking workout.
And remember, fluency doesn't come from magic. It comes from small, consistent exercises that anyone can do. Even if you only have 5 minutes a day, you can start training your mouth and brain today.
Are you ready? Let's begin. Okay, so now that we understand the problem, let's move to the fun part, training your mouth. Because remember, your mouth is like a muscle. If you want stronger arms, you lift weights. If you want a fluent mouth, you need to practice English sounds.
Exactly. You don't get muscles just by thinking about the gym. You have to actually work out. And it's the same with English. You don't get fluency by only reading or listening. You need to speak, repeat, and make your mouth move.
One of the most powerful techniques is called shadowing. Have you heard of it?
Shadowing is when you listen to someone speaking English, maybe in a podcast, a video, or even a movie, and you repeat what they say almost at the same time, like an echo.
So imagine this. You play a video, the person says, "Hello, how are you today?" And right away you repeat, "Hello, how are you today?" Same pronunciation, same rhythm, same intonation.
And here's the secret. Don't stop even if you don't understand every single word. Just keep copying the sounds. Your goal is to train your mouth to feel how English flows.
Think of it like being an actor. You're not just saying the words, you're imitating the style, the melody, the emotion. You're becoming the shadow of the speaker.
And the best part? You're improving two skills at once, listening and speaking. Because to copy, you must listen carefully and then produce the sound with your mouth.
Now, the second technique is one of my favorites because it's so simple. Repeat short English phrases every single day.
And don't overcomplicate it. People often think they need advanced sentences, but actually, the short ones are the key. Think of them as warm-up exercises for your mouth.
For example, say things like, I'm ready. I can do it. Let's go. Good morning. Thank you.
And here's the trick. Say them with emotion. If you're happy, say, I'm ready, with a big smile. If you're tired, say, I'm ready, in a low, sleepy voice. That way, you connect English with feelings, not just words.
The more you repeat these small phrases, the more automatic they become. Just like when you learn a new song. At first you read the lyrics, but after repeating it many times, you sing without even thinking.
Exactly. That's what happens to your mouth. The sounds become natural, automatic, and part of your English identity.
Now this next tip might sound a little funny, but trust me, it's powerful. Speak out loud even if you're alone.
Oh yes. Don't be shy. Your home is your safe English zone. You don't need a partner, you don't need an audience, you just need your voice.
You can describe what you're doing. I'm making coffee. This smells good. I need a cup.
Or plan your day out loud. First I'll clean the kitchen. Then I'll wash the clothes. Or even describe objects. This is a book. It's red. It's on the table.
It may feel silly at first, but here's the magic. You're training your mouth to produce English sounds without fear. It's your private practice time. Mistakes don't matter.
Exactly. The point is not perfection. The point is to make English sounds come out of your mouth every single day. The more you speak out loud, the more natural it feels, and the more your brain connects words to actions.
So let's summarize. If you want to unlock your mouth, here are 3 powerful tools. 1. Shadowing. 2. Repeating simple phrases every day. 3. Speaking out loud even when you're alone.
These are like your mouth workouts. Do them daily, and your speaking muscles will grow stronger and stronger.
And remember, small, consistent practice beats long, rare practice every time. Just like the gym, little by little, your mouth becomes fluent.
Now that we've trained the mouth, it's time to go deeper. How do we train the brain to think in English? That's coming up next.
Okay, so we train the mouth. Now let's train the brain. Because if your mouth is ready but your brain is still translating from your first language, you'll always feel slow.
Exactly. Many students tell us, I understand, but when I want to speak, I first think in my language, then I translate, then I speak. And by that time, the conversation has already moved on.
So the goal here is simple. We want your brain to think directly in English. Not translation, just English.
You don't have to begin with complex ideas like, what is the meaning of life? In English. Start super small.
Yes. For example, when you see a glass of water, don't think in your language, just think water. When you're hungry, think, I'm hungry. When it's cold, think it's cold.
That's it. One word, one phrase. The key is, don't go back to your first language in your head. Stay in English with the words you already know.
Once single words feel natural, move to simple phrases. For example, I need coffee. The weather is nice today. I like this song.
These small sentences are powerful because they are things you actually think about every day. They're useful, real, and natural.
And when you practice this daily, your brain starts creating a superhighway for your thoughts. No more detours through translation. Straight to English.
That's a great image. A superhighway. Fast, direct, no traffic.
Now, how do we make English a part of daily life? Because if you only study English for 30 minutes and forget it the rest of the day, your brain won't switch fully.
You need immersion. And here's the good news. You can create immersion even if you don't live in an English-speaking country.
For example, change your phone settings to English. Read short news articles in English. Watch memes or reels with English subtitles. Use apps in English when you're waiting for the bus. Listen to English music podcasts or even us while cooking or walking.
Exactly. English doesn't have to be only study. It can be part of your fun, music, shows, memes, games. The more natural it feels, the faster your brain adapts.
And here's a big one. Consistency. Many people think they need 2 hours a day and then they quit because it's too much.
But if you do just 5 minutes every day, that's way more powerful than 2 hours once a week. Because your brain loves repetition. Small daily practice creates habits. Habits create skills.
Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't brush for 2 hours on Sunday and then nothing the rest of the week. You do a little every day. And that's what keeps your brain fresh in English.
Exactly. And sometimes, 5 minutes turn into 10 or 15 because you start enjoying it. The secret is, don't break the chain. Every single day, a little bit of English.
So let's review. To train your brain. 1. Think in simple words. 2. Build mini phrases. 3. Create immersion in your daily life. 4. Be consistent every single day.
Your brain doesn't need pressure. It needs small, regular signals that English matters. And the more you practice, the more natural it feels.
And that's how your brain starts to think in English, not translate. It's a beautiful process.
Now, we've talked about mouth training and brain training. But how can we combine everything into a real, practical plan? Don't worry, that's exactly what's next, our 14-day English speaking challenge.
Okay, so now you know the techniques. But maybe you're asking yourself, how do I actually practice every day? How do I organize this?
That's why we created a 14-day challenge. A simple, step-by-step plan to train both your mouth and your brain. If you follow this plan, you'll start to notice real changes in just 2 weeks.
And remember, don't aim for perfection. The goal is consistency and confidence. Ready? Let's go.
Week 1. Building the habit, days 1 to 7. Day 1. Shadowing basics. Choose a short video or podcast, 30 to 60 seconds. Play, pause, and repeat exactly what the speaker says. Focus on sound and rhythm, not meaning.
Day 2. Repeat simple phrases. Pick 5 easy phrases like, I'm ready. I can do it. Let's go. Thank you. Good morning. Say each phrase 10 times with different emotions. Happy, tired, serious, excited.
Day 3. Talk to yourself. Describe what you're doing out loud. I'm making breakfast. I need a spoon. This coffee is hot. Do this for 5 minutes.
Day 4. Vocabulary with emotion. Pick 5 new words. Use each one in a short sentence. Say them out loud with feeling. Example, delicious. This cake is delicious. Excited.
Day 5. Shadowing upgrade. Try 1 full minute of shadowing without pausing. Don't worry if you miss some words. Keep going like an echo.
Day 6. Daily routine in English. In the morning, say your plan for the day out loud in English. Example, today I will clean the house. I will call my friend. I will study English.
Day 7. Review plus celebrate. Repeat your favorite exercise from the week. Write down 3 small wins in English. Example, I spoke out loud for 5 minutes. Forward/. I shadowed without stopping.
Week 2. Expanding confidence. Days 8 to 14. Day 8. Think in English. Look around and name 10 objects in English without translating. Example, chair, table, phone, window, shoes.
Day 9. Short conversations with yourself. Pretend you're talking to a friend. Example, hey, how are you? I'm good, thanks. And you? I'm tired, but I'm fine.
Dayton role play. Choose a situation. At the supermarket, at a restaurant, at the airport. Speak the lines you would say in that situation.
Day 11. Shadowing with emotion. Pick a short movie scene or podcast. Copy the intonation and emotion of the speaker.
Day 12. English diary out loud. At night, talk for 3 minutes about your day in English. Example, today I went to the park. I saw my friend. We had coffee. It was fun.
Day 13. Mini speech challenge. Choose a topic, your favorite food, your dream vacation, your best friend. Speak for 2 minutes non-stop, even if you repeat words.
Day 14. Review plus celebrate again. Look back and notice your progress. Record a short video of yourself speaking in English, and keep it as proof of your growth.
So that's the 14-day plan. It's simple, short, and powerful.
And here's the key. Don't skip days. Even 5 minutes is enough. But every single day matters.
If you finish these 14 days, you'll feel the difference. Your mouth will move faster, your brain will think quicker, and your confidence will grow.
Exactly. This challenge is not about perfection. It's about momentum. Once you start speaking, your brain follows your mouth, and you'll be amazed at how natural English starts to feel. Okay, now let's talk about the elephant in the room. Confidence. Many students know some English, but when it's time to speak, they freeze.
And the truth is, making mistakes is not failure. It's progress. Every mistake means you're practicing.
Think about babies learning their first language. They don't care if it's perfect, they just keep trying. That's exactly what you need to do.
So here are 3 quick confidence tips. 1. Celebrate small wins. Every phrase you say in English is a victory. 2. Don't compare yourself. You're on your own journey, not competing with anyone. 3. Use English in real life. Order food, say thank you, or ask simple questions in English. Small steps build big confidence.
Now let's answer some common questions students always ask us. Q1. How many minutes should I practice each day?
Just 5 to 10 minutes daily is enough to see progress. Consistency beats long study sessions. Q2. Do I need to memorize grammar rules first?
Not at all. Speaking first helps your brain absorb grammar naturally. Grammar is important, but don't let it stop you from talking. Q3. What if I feel embarrassed speaking alone?
That's normal. But remember, no one is judging you. Speaking to yourself is like training at the gym. No one sees the practice, but everyone notices the results. Q4. How fast will I improve?
Depends on your effort. But if you follow our 14-day plan, you'll feel a difference in just 2 weeks.
So, here's the truth. The only way to speak English fluently is to actually speak. Not tomorrow. Not someday. But today.
You already have the tools. You have the plan. Now it's up to you to open your mouth and use English.
Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait until you feel ready. Because the truth is, you'll never feel ready. You just start.
And once you start, you'll realize something powerful. You can do it.
If you enjoyed this video and want to keep practicing with us,
Then don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with a friend who also wants to improve their English.
And tell us in the comments, which exercise will you try today? We'd love to hear your answers.
Remember, the best time to start speaking English was yesterday. The second best time is today. So go speak.